Just wanted to tell you how good it was. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So it's actually the school holidays this week, so life is a bit manic, but I'm keeping it together. Actually, Alex has been off this week, so it's been really helpful. I've been able to get my training in, get my work done, have my meeting. So yeah, it's been okay. So I've literally got up at 6 o'clock. I've had my eggs, avocado on toast, and now I'm just about to have my pre-workout bowl, which you know I have every day. So I'm just literally adding my collagen to that. Today is just going to be a full day of eating. So it's actually an active rest day for me. I have a 5K run to do, and then I have a core circuit. So I'll take you along. I think I'm gonna go to the track for my 5K because the 1K intervals are progressive. So I have to increase the time per each K. So yeah, I'm gonna do that on the track because where I live, it's just a bit hilly and you can't really run progressive 1Ks here. So I think I'm going to take it to the track, and then it's just like body weight core. Hi, please. Helping himself to snacks. Hang on. Sorry, helping himself to snacks, which I don't mind, but depends what snack it is. Anyway, I've actually got some vitamin C tablets in here because I've still got this cold that I had last week. It's just not shifting. I should probably be resting from training, but I have Hyrox Worlds in 15 days, so it's a no can do. Anyway, I wanted to update you with Marbella Championships. So although all the workouts haven't been submitted yet, I just know where I'm sitting on the leaderboard that I'm going to be going to Marbella. So I have qualified, and I can say that with positivity and just knowing, because I'm currently 15th on the leaderboard. So 43 people qualify, and there is 147 athletes. So they have until tomorrow to submit their times. No, tonight to submit their time. So I think I definitely have qualified once all the videos are judged. As long as I don't get like literally disqualified, I will be going to Marbella. So yay, super excited for that. Lots of training to do. But first we have Hyrox Worlds, and I'm gonna eat this and then we're gonna head to the track. Okay, so the plan was to go to the track. However, I got to the track and it was closed for an event. I think because there's school holidays on, there was a kids club. So I've just written out my intervals, which I'm going to transfer to my Garmin. Now I'm going to do it on a curved treadmill, so it's probably going to be slower than what I thought I was going to hit. So I'm going to aim for, first 1K is 4:55, then a 4:45, a 4:25, a 4:05, and then a 3:45. But I don't know if I'm going to hit that on a curved treadmill because you're constantly running on inclines, so it's a bit different. However, we'll give it a go and we'll see how we get on, and then I have a core workout to do after.
1 hour later.
Okay, I'm back from the gym. I had a shower. I just needed to kind of stand in the shower and clear my head because that running session did not go to plan. I don't know what happened. My body just wasn't in the mood today to move like that. So I just kind of ran a 5K, increasing my speed, increasing my heart rate every 1K. Didn't hit my splits, didn't even look at them actually. And then I did my core workout at the end. But you know, sometimes you just have to listen to your body, and sometimes sessions like this is a sign that you just need to slow down a little bit. I mean, I'm still a bit bunged up. My chest is still a bit chesty. So I moved, I feel good for moving, and I actually feel quite refreshed that my training was very short today. So it's an active rest day for me. I do kind of keep my carbohydrate intake lower, and I just increase my protein and my fats. But I still kind of keep my calories high because I like to utilize these days to get extra food in to replenish, grow, and recover. So I'm still eating probably around 3,800 today. So my breakfast, let me just give you my my calories for my breakfast. I don't share all my macros because I would never ever want someone to copy my diet. So this morning, the eggs on toast, it was 598 calories with the avocado, and then my pre-workout meal was 626 calories. So they're the two meals, and then you know I always come home and I have like my oat bowl and my ISO clear. However, I'm not going to have 2 of them today. I'm just going to have 1. So I'm just making my IsoClear now with my creatine. But I'm actually trying this grape soda flavour, and I'm really sad that I didn't share this when it come out, because it's limited edition and it's not in stock anymore, but it's actually really good. Really good. So I'm going to speak to ESN, see if they will bring grape soda back out, because I really like it. So yeah, I have 1 scoop of this. Normally I would have 2 after a big intense training session, and then I always go in with 2 scoops of creatine. Now I always do heaped scoops because a little bit of extra creatine never hurts anyone. So I'm going to have this and my oat bowl, which is 40 grams of oats, almond milk, 20 grams of peanut butter, flaxseed and Brazil nuts. That's what's going to be in my oat bowl. So that's about 550 calories. And then for the rest of the day, I'm just going to focus on whole foods. So I'm going to make sure that I have you know, like fish and healthy fats, avocado, olives, and make sure I get a load of veg in, different nutrients, just to help with clearing my immune system. And just whole foods are best, okay? You know that I know that I take IsoClear and I take, you know, electrolytes and elite aminos and everything, but I do like to focus a lot of my diet on whole foods. And if your main protein sources are always things like protein bars and protein chips, and then, you know, protein shakes, and then I don't know, another high protein bar, it's not good for you to have a diet like that. It's fine to implement things like IsoClear twice a day, you know, or add a bit of protein powder into your Greek yogurt. But if you're not also having whole foods in your diet, I would look at your nutrition and switch it around a bit, because it's really important that you do incorporate whole foods into your diet. So I'm gonna have this. I've got a bit of work to do, and I'll show you my oat bowl when it's made. Okay, so this is the bowl. I did have raspberries. Hopefully save me some. And I know you guys love my full day of eating, but they're pretty much the same all the time, because I'm a creature of habit and I like to eat the same foods, especially around my training. I never change my meals around my training, ever. They're always the same. So it's just the other meals might change a little bit, like fish might change or the veg might change, but I'm a creature of habit. So if you've seen my full day of eating, you probably know what the next meal is going to be. So I'm going to try and keep it interesting. Okay, I have been in a very exciting meeting with something that I'm going to be bringing out myself personally soon, which I think is super great opportunity. But I just had lunch as well. I forgot to film it because I literally wanted to eat before the meeting. So I had salmon, egg, rice, avocado and spinach. Olive is waiting to go out for a walk. I don't know if you can see her. Lunch was 500 calories. That's what I had for lunch. And I did have actually another oat bowl because I was hungry, and number one just didn't satisfy me. So that was another 550 calories. Yeah, very exciting meeting. And I'm feeling a little bit guilty this week because Hercules is on school holidays. Alex has been off, so he's been taking him out everywhere and keeping him occupied. But it's just really hard when you're a mum and you're trying to have your own business and like create content, make sure you're staying present, but also being present for them. And then I've had quite a lot of really important meetings this week. So I'm just trying to keep on top of everything, but I'm going to make sure when it's the 6 weeks holidays and we go to Cyprus that I'm fully investing my time into him and not stressing about content and things that I just can't control, because it can become really stressful sometimes. However, I enjoy it, I love it so much, so I'm never going to complain about it. But we need to take this one out for a walk now. People, you know I don't go a day without some dark chocolate in my life, so this is what we're having now before we take Olive. Okay, hello, I'm back. So I actually ended up going for an hour walk, and then I saw someone I know, a neighbour, and we chatted for ages. So I'm now running a bit late, but I'm actually just making some peanut butter on toast. I really fancy some toast. So I am gluten-free, so I have gluten-free bread, and my favourite bread is like this seeded one that you get from, I think it's Sainsbury's. Yeah, we have Sainsbury's here. I don't know if everyone that's watching has a Sainsbury's. It's not that high in carbohydrates because it's really seeded, and not that that matters. I just like this bread. So I'm gonna have peanut butter on toast, and I'm gonna sandwich it. So it's gonna be a little sandwich. So I'm going to eat this. I've really got to edit a reel that I'm going to post, which is the core workout that I did today. So go and save it, okay? I'm going to leave it here. You can pop onto my Instagram, Lottie Alice Lamb, go save it and give it a go. Honestly, it killed my core. 4 rounds, 20 minutes, over. Anyway, voila, toast and meeting. So good. Just wanted to tell you how good it was. Before we do dinner, I really want your opinion on this. So I can't tell you much other than what do you think of this colour palette? Now, I really want to go with the last lilac colour, so the dark purple one, this one here. It means a lot to me, and I really would appreciate it if you could put in the comments if you like it, if you think it's a nice colour. I love it, but it's really important that my community love it as well. So I would love your opinion on it before we go and have dinner. So if you can just literally leave a little comment after the video or now and just let me know. I would really appreciate that. Anyway, I'm gonna go have dinner. Hercules has gone to karate. I've missed it sadly, but we're going to do a movie night when he gets home, I think, this evening, if he's not too tired, that is. But yeah, let's go have dinner because I'm hungry. We have done dinner. You know I love simple, easy foods that you can just chuck together and have a nice meal. So everyone probably thinks my food is so bland, but I put so much olive oil, lemon, pepper. I haven't put any pepper on it. Pepper. I don't really add salt to my food. I don't really feel like I need it, but yeah, wanted a bit of pepper, some garlic. So I've got tuna, broccoli, olives and almonds, and there's some olive oil on and pepper on the tuna and the broccoli, not on the apple. So I like to have a fruit with my dinner. I've always been like this. I was like this as a child. I just always had fruit with my dinner. Yes, on the same plate. And I've got another vitamin C tablet in here. I've actually had 3 today. ESN do like a powder that you can put in. It doesn't taste of anything, but I've got some like vitamin C tablets just from the supermarket because I haven't had any for about 4 weeks, and I'm blaming that, hence why my immune system isn't great. So I need to get some more vitamin powder from ESN. But I also do have these tablets as well, and I just find that I never get colds when I have them. I completely missed my mouth. Anyway, dinner is, let me check the calories. We've been really on top of this today. So, it's not that much actually. Calories is 320. It's not a lot of calories. That's not going to really fill me up, but I've had a lot of food in the beginning of the day, and that's what I do. I tend to have the majority of my calories at the beginning of the day, and then I just finish on lighter meals because I don't want to go to bed with a load of food in my stomach. It's just how I am. So yeah, that's that. Listen, I am actually hungry today. I could eat more.
Watermelon!
Are you going to chop the watermelon? It's the last meal of the day. It's 9:30. I don't normally eat this late, but I was doing maths with Hercules and Alex had brought him home from karate. So last meal is literally yogurt. I love Alpro yogurt. It's the Greek one. So I don't have normal dairy. So this is the Greek Alpro yogurt. It's really, really nice and thick and just creamy. So that's last meal of the day with some raspberries, hazelnuts and walnuts in there. And then I will be taking my vitamins. Okay, so my vitamins that I have. So I take these every night before bed. Okay, so vitamins in here is Q10 Pro, Biotic Pro, Omega-3, Ashwa Pro, Magnesium, Solid Joints, and Folic Acid. I think that's it. Yeah, so I'll take them before bed. And then I finish with a Greek tea as well, which is like a cinnamon stick with a clove. It's really nice, like a sweet tea. So that's the full day of eating. 3,850 calories I finished on in the end. This last meal was just under 300 calories. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like, subscribe and comment, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.